Welcome to another episode and video on my monorail built with fischertechnik and controlled by BeagleBoard Classic, which is connected by or with serial cable. I should do the lighting a little bit different. Serial cable for connection to Minicom serial monitor, and which is necessary for booting. Then HDMI cable for connection to this monitor, as well as this SD card right here, which functions as a hard disk, and this USB cable, which goes to a USB hub and ultimately to this FT fischertechnik robo interface. It's programmed in Python, and it has connections to lamps, 3 phototransistors, as well as 2 motors, one here, one on the other end, and then there is this carriage which has replaced this carriage with 2 other motors and place for propeller and well, lots of attempts to get this running, and ultimately deciding not going to happen, not going to work. Many attempts on that, but now I've attempted to do it like this. So on the other end, another motor, a rope connected to the carriage, and then this side. Last time I had to reinforce this connection because it was rather flexible. Right now it's still rather flexible, and it won't do a thing now because this has to be wired. And I figured out that I had to redesign the wiring, which I did. I also did some rewiring here to be able to control one motor and the other. Previously they were connected, the motors were just interconnected. That is with the pulley system impossible, not going to work, because it turned out that when they were interconnected, one motor either was very slow or not working at all. And in the end of my last episode, I even had my doubts on the speed of the second motor. So that is something I have to work out. Another thing is that for some reason, which I haven't yet entirely figured out, its speed is well, not as I had hoped. Also, this alignment is not the same as, let's say, this alignment. So that's one thing, and when I run this I have to use the program. I cannot use the diagnosis interface anymore. Well, not in the way I was used to, because I can run only one thing at a time, and with 2 motors I would have to run 2 things at a time, which is not going to work with the diagnostics, so too bad. Also, I came to a realization that where my software ran full speed, well, full speed for software, For this, it can run much slower. So I had to adapt the whole algorithm. Anyway, enough talking. Let's see if things are working out now. So let's go to the screencast. Right, now before doing something that I have planned last time, which is the reinforcement of this and on the other side as well, let's just see if and how this is going to work. So I already changed the speed, and hopefully in the correct way, and if not, I have to very quickly hold everything, and right now this is best. So I still haven't started the diagnosis, but that can be lost. Let's see how this ends up. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, here it is good, but of course I see something different as well, and that is right here. At the time that the motor you just saw was nicely going, this one was completely pulled this way. And going back here, you can see how the motor is. Let me put it right here. It is completely pulled away. So not quite sure how, but I have to fix this. I have to stabilize this one. I have to stabilize the other one. But what concerns me more and most is the reason that it is being pulled. Okay, how to solve this best? I am not quite sure. Right. I can, of course, trick the thing by holding my hand in front of the lights. But how is that going to work out? Okay, first, holding my hand here. Enter. And you already see now whatever is happening. Not quite sure, but something that I don't like is the lack of signals on the top two lines. Let me change, by the way, the time base. Okay, not something that I like at all. This is supposed to be 2, which means that the top line is very short. Well, okay, so be it. Aha, now I see both. Why is 7-0? Wait, that's not right. Oops. Why is 7 0? Something not completely correct here. Let me find out. Okay, I have to check, because this lamp is alright, then lamp 7 is not doing anything, lamp 8 is doing something. So now I have that problem as well. This is not correct. And when I hold my finger in front of it, then suddenly 6 should be turning 0. And go. No. Okay. I have to start the diagnosis because of the lamps now. Yeah, okay. Now those are, let's see again, 5, 7 and 2. 7, 5, no, 2, 5 and 7. Oh, this is even worse. This is good. But this is not good. 7 doesn't do a thing. Ouch. I have to check. Alright, I tested it and I finally found out that there's nothing wrong with the lamp, which is good. Then I also found out that this motor on this side cannot be fixed in the same way as I did right here with this piece here. All because of the distance that is between the motor and this side on this track, so not this track but this one. So the distances are different, which means that I cannot put a connecting piece on the other side. That may be even a good thing, because when it's flexible it won't tear anything apart when things go a bit wrong. So let's see how this works out, and I hope for the good, because what I did last time was just let it run, and then it completely took out the wire, the rope from this. So the rope went completely out of it. Ouch. So maybe it's good that I keep it this way. Let's run and see whatever happens, and then I'm also interested in these signals. Are they also here or just here? Where does it go to anyway? And then I need to be here, and now it's also that this carriage is at the ultimate end of this track, so that it should go that way. But does it do that? Go. Oh, once again, light 7 is not lighted, is not on. Why? Why is that not on? I tested the lamp and that's alright, so the only thing that can be is some wiring once again. And it is a wire here. So why is this wire bugging? Resheeting the wire. Nothing helps. Now I hear some whining from the motor on. Oh, I heard some whining. That was from that motor, which stopped. So why are things happening anyway? Alright, next attempt. Okay, this is just very irritating. I don't know what's happening, but it's sure not okay. Let me do a trick. Well, let me take. Oh, see, now here are signals. And it's clearly from the end of the track, but and right now, oops, I am moving it by hand, and this way there's no signal here, and following it ultimately here. And go back again. And on the screen you can see how it responds. The problem is though that 7 stays 0. And that is of course not good. Another thing is that once again the motors are completely taken out of balance, out of, and on this side it's even worse. So one motor being active and the other motor not is not a good sign at all. But what to do about it? Motor 4. Okay, motor 4, release. Oh no, the other side. And there it goes again. So it's that winch lost the wire once again. Yeah. So left is pulling. Now right is pulling, left is pushing then, but in this way, in this situation, it should pull. So go to the right. So why didn't it do that? Too many questions to answer. Right, now I have a problem that flexibility may be the best solution, but I'm not sure about the motors. And I'm not sure about Digital 7. Why doesn't it work? So first of all, I'm going to test the motors, and it's motor 2 and motor 4, and it should be right to the right. No. Oh, there's a problem. There's a little problem, because when I sync to the right, it actually goes to the left. And quite fast as well. Alright, so right is actually for me to the left. Because then the motor is turned around. Or is it? What is right and what is left anyway? Alright, so right is left, which means that when I look at the code, if digital 6 and not the other ones, no, hold on. When is digital 6? This is if all three are present. This is when it is at 7. Wait a second. If not, oh wait, yeah, if not 6, but 7 and 8 are. So here it is at 6. Then I would want this one towards the right side. But if right is left, okay, let me check this one. For now out of view for you. Oh, this is not nice. As you can see on the oscilloscope, I have signal. But not the way I like it. As if one of the probes is not attached. Oh, that is correct. I'm afraid. Right, I have to fix something, because looking right here, one of the wires is off, but also this is not correct. Okay, now I have a problem. This is fixed, and uh-oh, going from bad to worse. I need a screwdriver for now, and why is this happening? Okay, that is one thing. And now fixing on its basement. then fixing the motor. Which has also come away from its basement, from its fundament, and this is not good at all. Okay, now this is fixed, but now all the wires have gone. But that doesn't explain. This must be here, and this one must be here, but this does not explain why I don't get any signals, because the probes for the oscilloscope are at the motor and not here. Alright, kind of. This is fixed, kind of. Once again, why don't I get a signal? Once again. Okay, now I have a signal. Now I have a signal. Okay, so it was the wires after all, because yeah, the wires are coming from here to the motor. That is true. So if these two are gone, the motor doesn't get a signal. Right. So in this case, this is also not what I like, because it's not doing anything. Oh dear. So left is right. Left used to be left and right used to be right. So how come that directions have changed? I don't like that at all. This should be speed 1, but it's doing nothing. I heard just the motor whine. 2, nothing. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. 5, nothing. Other direction. 1, nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And very fast. This is a problem. This looks like a sticky motor. Yep, this is a sticky motor. Not consistently, but this sure is a problem. Now let's look at the other motor. So right here, how does this respond to the interface? Motor 2. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so this is not a sticky motor. Okay, this is not nice at all. And also time is up. So now I have a problem to solve. I might change this motor by another one, but that means only that I probably move the problem to another project, and that's not what I like to do. So problem is most likely sticky motor and a light that is not working correctly. Ouch. Alright, very short recap. Problem with that motor right here. Problem with this light. It is proven to work, but why doesn't it work when I set it to work? And of course left suddenly turns to be right and vice versa on both motors, which makes things a bit complicated. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like it, leave a comment. You can show your support for my videos and make a small donation via PayPal or Wired. For more information, please see my website. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. And also in that case, please see my website and my Patreon page for more information. That's it for now. Of course, to be continued. Thanks for watching and bye bye.